Hey, this is Chris Coombs with The Truth in Diabetes. So I'm going to share a story with you today. And this story comes from my childhood. It's not an original by any means. I believe I saw this on Sesame Street way back in the day. But I'm going to tell you the story of the Gonk and the Geefle, and then I'm going to throw some diabetes context in there. So, there's these two creatures that live on this planet far, far away. We'll call it, I don't know, Diabetiopia or something like that. Anyway, the name of the planet's not so important. But anyway, on this planet, and our representation of these trees will be this leathery plant that grows all over the place here. There were all kinds of, in the story it was nectarines, but for my story, bananas. Okay, so the bananas grow up on the trees. Now, the Gonk, let me tell you about the Gonk. He was this short little blue guy. He's down here, and all he said was Gonk, Gonk, Gonk. Well, he was really short. But here's a problem for the Gonk is the banana's up here. The Gonk's down here. So on his own, the Gonk is just going to jump. Gonk, 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 and he can't get the banana. However, the Geefle was this tall guy, skinny, much skinnier than me, green. And he said, Geefle, Geefle, Geefle. Okay, well, here's the problem. The Geefle, he was tall, but he had no elbows. So this was a dilemma for him. He had no elbows. And so he could get up here, and he could pick the bananas all day. But here's the problem. When he wants to eat the banana, he can't bend his arm to get the banana in his mouth. So one day the Gonk and the Geefle meet. Well, here's the Geefle up here. He gets his banana. He can't eat the banana. Here's the Gonk down here looking up at the Geefle and his banana going, I want that banana. But he actually just said, Gonk, Gonk, Gonk. And the Geefle's like, Geefle? Well, this neat thing happened. The Geefle dropped the banana. And here's the Gonk down here, and the Gonk picks up the banana. Chomp. Well, in that exchange, the Gonk and the Geefle learned that they could help each other. Okay? So, Geefle picks banana, drops the banana, and here's Gonk. Gonk takes a bite of the banana, and then Gonk gives the Geefle a bite of his banana. So, they had that story to teach the children the story, or the concept rather, of cooperation. How one person had his talent up here where he could reach. The other guy was short, but he had elbows and he had no problem picking up the food and eating it. So they figured out, if I pick them, you feed them to me, we have a symbiotic relationship. So I want to talk about that as far as diabetes go. Okay, what do we have to treat diabetes right now? We have diet, we have exercise, we have medication. Those are the three things. But I'm going to add a fourth piece to that, and that would be the Truth in Diabetes, or a diabetes community. Okay? So, that's what we're here to do. Your doctors, your dietitians, all the information that's out there online that can help you with your insulin, your medication, your diet, all those things. And then you've got the exercise side of things. You know, you can find trainers and things like that. But then you've got a community. You've got a community here to support you in taking on whatever challenges you might be facing. Whether that's just diabetes sucks, I'm having a rough day, or, you know, I'm always high at a certain time of day. What do you do? Okay? Right now we have such a wealth of experience, and it's easier than ever to connect. So that is why community is such an important part of your diabetes. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed my stupid little kid story, Gonk, Geefle. Remember that you've got support. Sometimes you're the Geefle, sometimes you're the Gonk. Sometimes you got to look outside of what your own abilities and knowledge and talents are to find the help you need in taking on your diabetes. Remember, love you, care about you, take care of yourself, take care of your diabetes. I can speak well right now. And remember, disease or destiny, it's your choice.